it's Genie with Bod's Exotic Reptiles, and today we are going to talk about Ornate Uromastyx. It's Genie with Bod's Exotic Reptiles, and today we are going to talk about Ornate Uromastyx. We do have 7 of them. This is one. Now he's been brumating for a few weeks, and he woke up the last couple of days to eat a little bit. He does look a little dull. He's still a little sleepy. And this is Oliver. We believe he is a boy based on Phil from Arids Only. He is the one that we purchased all of these cuties from. Guys, so this is Cedric. He is one of our larger, we believe, male. You can see his coloration coming in. Now he is larger than Oliver, I believe, mainly because he didn't brumate at all. So he's been eating this whole winter and didn't go to brumate. You can see his head, his coloration. I believe he's going to be a green Uromastyx. Let me show you his belly. He's got a cool looking belly. It's like a bluish green. I don't know if you can see that.
No, it's not coming through. It looks,
not coming through, but you can
like
see.
It's white and gray.
Look underneath his chin, if I can get him to. He's shedding too, so he's being a little squirmy.
So what are their temperaments?
Each one has its own individual temperament. There are times that he doesn't like to be held, and there are times that he tries to jump out of the cage for me to hold him. So I just kind of really let them determine most of the time if they want to come out. Now I will take them out if I need to look them over or whatever, but they don't try to bite me or anything. They're pretty tame. I like these guys a lot because of their curiosity.
What do you normally feed them, and how often?
Well, I'll show you. I feed them daily, sometimes twice a day. I do have this here. It's a spring mix. This is one of the things that I feed. And you can get this at your local grocery store. I do take out the spinach. Spinach is not good for them. So we use that. I also use dandelion greens, mustard greens, turnip greens, endive, escarole, pretty much anything that's on the table tortoise diet. You can look at that and they can eat that. I also will feed them finely shredded butternut squash.
And how often do you feed them?
1 to 2 times a day, depending on how much they eat. Now, Cedric over here, he's a pig, so he loves his greens. And you can see his coloration in the light. It's a lot better. He's starting to really get some beautiful coloration. Let me see. Now this is Neville, and he's been brumating a lot. You see that white stuff around his nostril there? You can kind of, it comes off really easily. That's called snalt. They expel the sodium from their bodies, just like iguanas do. So they do that as well. You can see his coloration is darker, and he's not as big as Cedric because he has been brumating. Alright, this is Hermione. Yes, they're all named after Harry Potter. Our daughter loves Harry Potter, and she kind of named them all. You can see the nice, like, peachy coloration coming in around her neck. And the blue, I think she might turn blue It's hard to say because her coloration is just starting to come in. Now, some Euros color up a lot faster than others.
Okay, this is a female.
Yes. Well, we believe it is.
So will the females look just like the males as adults?
Females aren't as bright as the males. The males will definitely be brighter.
All right, explain the enclosure setup that you are currently using.
Well, we're using a 55-inch glass enclosure. I like this one because we actually, I don't know if you can see, we don't have any lids on. So we're able to suspend all of the lighting from up top. So we can make sure that we are able to get the proper adjustments for the heat and the UVB. Now, I like this setup because we can adjust how high the heat goes up, because if it gets too hot or it's not hot enough, I can adjust that up and down for them for the winter time. I haven't had any problems though. Luckily with us, we have a separate AC for this room, so we're able to keep it at a certain temperature to monitor that and to hopefully not change it too much.
Okay, what type of lighting fixtures are you using? Or not the fixtures itself, but like what are you using for the heat source on the lighting? And then your UVB, what type of UVB are you using?
The UVB I'm using right now is an Arcadia T5 14% UVB D3 plus.
All right, and I see you're also using what looks like to be some sort of a floodlight or something.
Yes. And this one I am using, it's a GE halogen. You gotta make sure it's halogen. Indoor outdoor floodlight. This one is 90 to 120 watt replacement. This is what I use. Now, depending on where you're located and your temperature in the area where you're keeping your Uromastyx, you may need to go up or down with that. And here I'm able to control it all the time, so I can keep them all at the same. You can see that they have tons of hiding spots. You can see he's kind of made a mess with his food today. These also are nice because this is the hottest part for the basking. And you want that for babies to be at like 115 degrees. So right here, we have a temperature gun that we monitor to make sure that the temperatures are all proper. Now he can go from really hot, from 115 all the way down to, I believe it's 85 degrees over there.
So it's pretty important to have a fairly large enclosure for these guys.
Yeah, they need that heat gradient, because if it's too hot all the time, then that's not good for them. You want them to be able to move where they want to move to. Right now, he's underneath here. He's probably gonna brumate for another couple days because he came out for a day or two.
No, I can't get in there with the light. But yeah, he's under there, trust us.
He's under there. They like little crevices to hide in, so they will squeeze into little tiny pieces.
All right, so as these guys get older, do you plan on adding a different type of substrate, or? Well,
I think I'm gonna use 1/3 of the enclosure for a sand and soil mixture. You'll definitely have to have that for when you are breeding anyways, so they can dig. So I am planning on that when they get a little bit older. Right now I still like to monitor them to make sure that they're healthy and doing all the things, and they've had no problems. Eating fine, going to the bathroom fine. See, he's kind of doing his thing.
Being afraid of the camera and hiding in the hide, fine.
See, they do that.
So another good reason to start off with a substrate like your tile here that you're using is because when you're getting them as hatchlings and stuff, you want to make sure they're defecating and everything like they're supposed to be, and it's a lot easier to monitor that versus sand,
and it's
where it can be concealed in the sand and everything.
Right, and definitely easy to clean for them. You can see they like to drag their food everywhere. Oh, there's a little bit of the hula. That means leave me alone.
That is what they call a hula dance, which is some sort of a defense mechanism that they use now.
Thank you for watching the update on our Ornate Uromastyx. We love these guys here, and they were a perfect addition to our reptile family. We hope that you will continue to watch us as we do more updates on them and our other species. We do have a couple other lizards that we work with, so we will do updates on them as well. Don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and notification bell. Thanks. Stop.
Told you it's hard, man.
No, you keep messing me up. Hope you continue to watch, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and thank you.
And what else?
What?
You're good.
Thank you for watching our update on the Ornate Uromastyx.